one and all, welcome to Seen Through Glass, and welcome to Canada, and well, most specifically, Lake Louise, Canada. This is a part of the world that I have always wanted to explore. The scenery around here has always looked incredible on Instagram and Google, etc. And now I'm here, it is living up to all of my expectations. To make today even better, I have a pretty special tour guide, or my tour guide has a pretty special car, because yes, I'm going to be exploring this region of North America with an F50. Casual. So that is Glenn, or some of you might know him as Epic Win F50 on Instagram. And okay, whilst he's not an official tour guide, he's taken on that role for today, because he got in touch and said, Sam, I've seen you're coming to the Banff, Lake Louise region, and that's my home, and I need to show you around. So today, he's literally going to be taking me to the best, most iconic, most scenic spots of the Canadian Rocky Mountains in his F50. Yeah, I cannot quite believe it, because that car, I mean, a hypercar of its day, is also fundamentally a Ferrari Formula 1 car for the road. We're going to get into it throughout the day, but right now I'm just going to take in this moment following a beautiful red Ferrari through some of the most amazing scenery in the world. Welcome to the quite outrageously blue, or even turquoise, Peyto Lake. This is still Banff National Park, and it's kind of like our first picturesque stopover point. And I've only really seen views like this in Peter McKinnon vlogs, but also maybe New Zealand, but I'm not sure quite to this scale. It's outrageous. There are a ton of people here. I've kind of climbed down the mountain slightly to this shaded area because, yeah, there are a lot of other tourists taking photos and posing up. There is the glacier that feeds this lake, hence why it is this incredible colour. But despite the fact there are lots of people, listen to how quiet it is. Unbelievable. The scenery is like this around the world. There also, look, these little guys. Oh, little bird, like a little chipmunky thing. They're everywhere. It is amazing seeing people's reactions to that F50 as we cruise around, because most people are here today in their rental cars or big SUVs or camper vans, but then around the corner comes one of the rarest production Ferraris ever made. And I'm not joking, that car is super rare. People, I think, often forget how few were made. F40, over 1,000 units I think were made in the end. Enzo, 400 odd units, and LaFerrari, 500 units, but the F50, just 349 cars were produced. You just don't see them, and you really don't see them in national parks doing sort of touristic activities. But today you do. Today you do. Another beautiful stop. This is Marantz Curve, which was actually made famous. Well, I don't know if you can see, there's a little train track running there, but the Canadian train company do a load of sort of promo shoots here, and it's become iconic for that. But you can kind of see why, because it's absolutely stunning. But another thing which is stunning is the engine bay of a Ferrari F50. I wanted to show you this quickly, so I asked Glenn to open up the actual sort of cover, or as I say, engine bay, because I did mention earlier that this is fundamentally a road-going F1 car, and that's all down to this engine, which was a Ferrari Formula 1 car engine, 1990, Alain Prost, racing for the team, had quite an iconic crash with a young man called Ayrton Senna in his 1990 Ferrari F1 car. Well, that engine was a 3.5 litre V12, which was kind of redeveloped and retuned into this beast, which is a 4.7 litre V12, and then it was stuck into this car, which was obviously produced 1995 to 1997. But it's an absolute thing of beauty, and really is the last time we've seen a sort of Formula One car redeveloped or put into a road car. I know that Mercedes keeps sort of threatening to do so with the AMG Project One, but I think that's not really going to come to fruition. So this is actually it. And also another thing is the suspension, which was definitely derived as well from Formula One and all the Formula One technology. But it's incredible to see it, because actually if you look at it, you really notice how it's just this hunking grey engine bolted to the carbon fibre tub. It's beautiful to see, even the carbon fibre wheel arches, obviously all of the body panels, everything about this car lightweight. However, it wasn't as light and as quick as the Ferrari F40, its predecessor, which is why it's kind of been like overlooked for so many years. But I'm sorry, any car where you're getting a Formula One engine is a car that needs to be paid attention to. Absolutely unbelievable to see this whole engineering back here. Today is a very good day. I mean, if I had my way, this is what Drive the World would be about every single video. It would just be exploring epic scenery with epic cars. Doesn't always quite work out like that, but I'm having a brilliant time. Anyway, I think it's time for food, not just for myself, but also the car. We need some petrol for both mine and for Glenn's F50, and I think we're gonna grab a snack. But apparently we've got quite a scenic road there. That's what I love. He's like, oh yes, the next road's quite scenic. Because it's not like all the other roads have been scenic, Glenn. No, they've been crap. Ah!
Hey, he's got me looking quite beige, got me deep in the head. No more compassion, no. Raise me, I need something fast, I need something to last and give satisfaction, no. Help me, grab his right arm, help me. Take the left, oh help me, interrogate.
We are ditching my car, and it is now time to step inside. The F50, right, here we go. Oh my God, following this around all day to now be sat inside is pretty exciting. Look at all this carbon fibre. Okay, so yes, we are headed up the mountain. We're very near Banff now, and apparently there's quite an epic viewing spot sort of up above us. So we've got a bit of a mountain pass to get there. But this is awesome. Doing anything sort of touristy means that we experience tourists quite often, so traffic has been a bit of an issue today, but not when you're in an F50 apparently. be honest, that was a completely different experience to what I was expecting. Following this car around all day, it seemed very smooth and almost sort of subdued is the wrong word, but just low key. Inside, it's a raw animal. Firstly, it's so loud, it's quite harsh in terms of ride, and it just feels really mechanical, more like a sort of race car than a road car. So my eyes and definitely my ears have been opened. Now we are here on this mountain road overlooking Banff. That is Banff right there, our sort of finishing point for the day. What an absolutely incredible and spectacular day it has been, spending time around this car. But the best thing about coming up here for this view is the fact we have to go back down. So yes, more F50, wow, can't speak. More F50 footage to come. You can see that Glenn does not mess around, because look where we've just parked our cars out here at the well, it is the VIP entrance. I don't know why I'm doing this. This is where, you know, dignitaries, celebs, big time CEOs, and then apparently car guys park. But yeah, this hotel, super impressive. And the views over here just continue to be incredible. But this is officially our sort of finishing point for the day. So we're going to leave these cars for a second, go and probably have a coffee to rejuvenate, refresh ourselves. Then I'll be waving goodbye to that beautiful F50. And there we have it. Glenn has now left in the F50. What an absolutely incredible day. What an absolute legend for bringing out that car and for showing me around. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you have, and make sure to subscribe for plenty more videos to come. Oh my god! There's a Dino and a Mura just in the car park next to my car. This is not what I was expecting. I had no idea this was happening. Absolutely unbelievable. I've spent such limited time around Muras in general. Dino, whilst I still absolutely love, I have been fortunate enough to get close to those before. So we'll go and check it out in 2 seconds.